I'm going to tell you a story. The first thing you have to understand is time does not work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle, because I'm the one who's talking to you. Welcome to the call. Alright, let's see what I got here on the agenda. I'm gonna hop back to that extremely boring grammar, because I'm gonna do sounds. It's pretty important, so I'm gonna knock this out for now. Since I'm doing sounds, it's actually pretty important for that sort of thing. So, it's a pretty short section, so I'm gonna do that, bang that out, and talk a little bit about a couple of things, and just move on. Alright, the sound system. This is on, again, I'm drawing from learnsanskrit.org. This was published in 2022. The sound system, starting on page 101. The core lesson already discussed various Sanskrit sounds in detail. Here I provide much more detail about how to pronounce and describe these sounds. Where appropriate, we'll also provide the standard English and Sanskrit terms. Traditionally, Sanskrit has these main points of pronunciation. The soft palate, kanta, or throat. The hard palate, talu. The top of the roof of the mouth, murta, head. The teeth, danta. The lips, ostau. The nose, nasika. The base of the tongue, jiva mulam. Some of these lists include the chest, ura, as the source of the flow of air. Which, if you say that, will make immediate sense to you. In order, sounds pronounced with these points of pronunciation are called velar sounds, kantya, or guttural in some old books, palatal sounds, talavya, retroflex, maranya, or cerebral or lingual sounds in some old books, dental sounds, dantya, labial sounds, osya, nasal sounds, anunasika, and uvular sounds, jivamulia. Since va is pronounced with both teeth and lips, it's called a labiodental dantosya. And since o and ow are pronounced with both the soft palate and the lips, they're called labiovelar canthosya. You do not need to remember any of these new terms. We just list them here for your reference. Vowels, also known as svara tones, aksarani syllables. Vowels are simple open sounds. By changing A in different ways, we can create the full set of Sanskrit vowels. In this lesson, we'll learn about all the ways that we can modify this vowel. This was done a lot in the core lesson, by the way. So if you're coming to this and you're like, what is he talking about? Go check out the core lessons once. Point of pronunciation, also known as Ukaranasana pronunciation place. First, we can change the vowel's point of pronunciation. Sanskrit vowel use 5 basic points of pronunciation. The soft palate, hard palate, the edge of the roof of the mouth, the base of the teeth, and the lips. By using these 5 points of pronunciation, we can create 5 basic sounds. Ah with the soft palate, e with the ah, or I with the hard palate, ah with the edge of the roof of the mouth, o with the base of the teeth, and u with the lips. A, r, u, u. Vowel that use just 1 point of pronunciation are called simple vowels. Samanskarani, simple vowels. If we use multiple points of pronunciation, we create compound vowels. Sandaraksarani, joined vowels. E and I with the soft palate and the hard palate. O and ow with soft palate and the lips. Length, also known as kala, time. It's all about that kala. Sukuna is all about that kala. Second, we can change the vowel's length. Most Sanskrit vowels are either short, hrasva, and long, dirgha. Short vowels are pronounced for 1 unit at a time, ekematra with 1 measure, and long vowels are pronounced for twice as long as short vowels, dvimatra with 2 measures. All the short vowels except for the long L, all the short vowels except for L have a long version. A, E, R, U. All of these compound vowels are already long and they have no short form. There is also a third length, protracted pluta, that is mainly used in Vedic Sanskrit. All the simple and compound vowels can be pluta. Pluta vowels are written with a 3 added next to them. Oh. It's not a 3. It's with a very specific. It looks like a backward 3 actually. Added next to them. Ah, ah, ah. It's mainly used, all the similar can be pluto. Oh, they're protracted. That just means you do them longer. All right, nasality, also known as anunaskiam. Nasality. Third, we can make the vowel nasal, anunasika, or non-nasal, anunasika. Nasal vowels are rarely used in normal Sanskrit. Ah, ah. Accent, also known as svara, tone. Fourth, we can change the vowel's accent, svara. In Vedic compositions, accent is used extensively, but it does not appear anymore in standard Sanskrit. There are 3 basic accents: anudata, not raised or grave, which is a low tone; udata, raised or acute, which is a high tone; svarita, voiced or circumflex, which is a mix of the high and low tones. But in many styles of Vedic chanting, the svarita is instead a plain high tone that is higher than the udata. The different Vedic accents and the pronunciation are out of scope for this grammar guide. Kara and Varna. In English, we often say the letter A rather than just A. Likewise, in Sanskrit, we can add kara to the end of any vowel to give it more usable name. Thus, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Aksaranam akarasmi. Of sounds, I am here, the letter A. We can also give names to certain vowel families. For example, A has 3 possible lengths: short, long, protracted. 3 possible accents: udata, anudata, and svarita. 2 kinds of nasality: nasal and non-nasal. In total, this gives us 18 different variations on the vowel short A. Not even joking. We can refer to all 18 of these variations by the name avarna, the A class. The 2 sounds in the same varna are called similar savarna of the same varna. Just as if we have avarna, we also have ivarna, or the 18I, and for 18 of the short I, 18 for I, U, R, and 12 for L, because there is no long version of the sound. Vivarti and Samvarti. Now, Vivarta and Samvarta. Let's dwell on A a little longer. If you notice that A is slightly different from the other vowels. Short I and long I have similar pronunciation, except that I is short and short I is short and long I is long. This is similar true for Uvarna, Urvarna, Ulvarna. But though A and A are part of the same Varna, A is slightly different from A and the other vowels. Except for A, all vowel types are called vivirta, uncovered or open because they are pronounced with the vowel cords uncontracted. A, however, is called samvarta, covered or contracted because it is pronounced with the vocal cords in a more contracted position. To compare these sounds to English, we say that all sounds in Ivarna sound like E in teeth, but with different modifications. Although A sounds like the A in father, A does not have that sound. Instead, A sounds like the U in mud. What? Wow, okay, good to know. All right, that baffled me, so I'm going to stop her now. This is Oracle, that's 9 minutes in. I'm talking about vowels, yo. That's a long ways to be, and all that is to say, I'll knock it off now, dream safely, oh ye.